Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the videos useful, please subscribe to the channel. So in this video, we'll solve this problem based on the concepts of vector addition. So as per the problem, ABCD is a parallelogram whose diagonals BD and AC meet at point E. And we have to prove that EA vector plus vector EB plus vector EC plus vector ED is equal to 0. So the first step here is to draw a diagram. So we should draw a parallelogram and label it as ABCD. So this is our parallelogram ABCD. So we can label this now A, B, and then C and D. And now we can draw the diagonals AC and BD. And these two diagonals meet at point E. So this point of intersection is E. Now in order to solve this problem, we have to keep in mind one property of parallelogram. That property is that in a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. So I'll write it on the board. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. So that means the length of line segment AE is equal to the length of line segment EC. Now if we have to describe this in terms of vectors, so we'll write that vector AE is equal to vector EC, because AE and EC have the same magnitude and same direction. Now we can rewrite this as, so we can change AE to minus EA equals vector EC. Now the reason why we want to do this is because EC is one of the vectors in the statement we have to prove. Vector BE is equal to vector ED, because they both have the same magnitude and same direction. Now in the next step, we can change BE to negative EB. So we are reversing the vector equals vector ED. Now we are changing BE not ED because vector ED is part of this given statement. Now we can work on this given statement that we have to prove. So we have to prove that vector EA plus vector EB plus vector EC plus vector ED is equal to 0. So now here we'll have to use substitution. We can replace vector EC with negative EA. So the first term will stay the same, vector EA plus vector EB. Now EC can be replaced with negative EA. And vector ED can be replaced with negative EB equals 0. We can combine the vectors on the left side of this equation. Now EA plus negative EA will cancel each other out because these are two vectors which are equal to each other, but one of them has a negative sign, so they cancel each other out. Similarly, vectors EB and minus EB cancel each other out, so same vectors with opposite sign. So therefore we get 0 equals 0. So we have proved this statement, so we can conclude that by writing, so left side is equal to the right side. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.